The new Syrian regime under Ahmad al-Sharaa recently overtook Syria's northeast and Damascus region, which culminated into a security agreement enshrined in solidifying Damascus, and by extension Ankara's, territorial and resource control of Syria's northeast. Soon after, on January 19th, at the onset of al-Sharaa's victory, hundreds to thousands of ISIS militants broke out of SDF-run prisons in Syria's northeast. Within a day or two of this completely accidental prison break, opening up the floodgates of ISIS terrorists out into the world, US CENTCOM announced the transfer of 150 terrorists from an Al-Hasaka detention facility to Iraq, reportedly to ensure the terrorists remain in secure detention facilities. Strangely enough, the US ambassador to Turkey, Tom Barak, said that the Kurds' service to Washington was no longer needed, as al-Sharaa, according to Barak, heads a government that is now positioned to take over security responsibilities, including control of ISIS detention facilities and camps. At the same time, a relatively fresh report from the US Institute for the Study of War, while acknowledging that the US-backed new Syrian regime would prioritize fighting the SDF and Kurdish armed presence over ISIS, acknowledged that the US framework for sustaining success against ISIS is collapsing, and that the rise of a Kurdish insurgency in the north would further cause massive setbacks in the global coalition's counter-ISIS campaign. It's as if the script was written by Barak himself. These events bring with them new threats for Iraq and Iran, fearing a deliberate ISIS resurgence wherein clear resistance forces are clear targets. The US withdrawal from Iraq's Ain al-Assad base on January 18 in the framework of a US-Iraqi withdrawal agreement carries new implications read in the context of a Takfiri ISIS resurgence next door. Over the past few years, the US claimed to be striking and killing ISIS leaders in Syria. Yet what they were really doing is a repositioning of the terror group, setting the stage for a tactical US withdrawal in the short term that in the long term can pave way for renewed destabilization and then possibly a full-scale re-invasion. Over the last few months, the US has placed incredible economic pressure on the Iraqi state to disarm resistance forces, especially after they integrated themselves into the Iraqi state apparatus, displacing the US security control and intelligence control over the state since 2003. Many of the weapons smuggled into Iran during the latest onset of attempted insurgency against the Islamic Republic were from Turkish or Iraqi sources, pointing to the use of Iraq's North Kurdistan region as a central hub for Mossad-backed weapons, training, militants, intelligence, and smuggling of communication devices and Starlink components. Time and time again, ISIS has been deployed to spread terror in Iran, attacking a commemorative event for the martyr Soleimani in 2024, or killing worshippers in Shiraz's Shah Cheragh Mosque in 2022. And during the latest riots, IRGC official Mousavi confirmed that these ISIS elements were deployed on the streets of Iran by the US and Israel, where they shot, beheaded, and attacked citizens. Takfiri elements enable the US and Israel to attack and terrorize on the ground what they cannot accomplish through airstrikes or a coup. Just like in Syria, where HTS did Israel's work on the ground, attacking state scientists and research centers for years, softening the ground for an eventual US-Israeli takedown of the Assad government, the same plan is being devised to secure US objectives in fighting resistance forces on all fronts as the US and Israel gear up to attack Iran. It seeks to reverse the trajectory of increased Iraqi-Iranian economic and security cooperation while threatening Baghdad with the force of 3,000 new ISIS recruits along the Iraq-Syria border to be bolstered by the floodgates of northeastern Syrian prisoners forged open by ISIS terrorists. The US may have lost the last round, but it is hell-bent on winning the final battle, even if it has to envelop the region in a deadly ISIS comeback.